Well, a neighboring state of Maharashtra has now announced, I'm talking about Goa, has announced that there are no cases of coronavirus now in Goa. So the Goa has become the first state with zero number of cases of coronavirus in the state. The state has announced that now it has become a complete green zone. So obviously, it looks like that the state will be open for various activities. Of course, no one will be able to travel there because the trains and the flight continues to remain closed. It looks like that Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant is joining us from Goa, from Panji at this point of time. Mr. Sawant, welcome to India Today. And first of all, it's a good news coming from Goa that the Goa becomes the first state which is now corona-free.
मैं ये कहूँगा कि आज हमारे 7 केसेस थे वो जीरो डाउन हो गए हैं। आज की डेट पे देयर इज नो सिंगल केस कोरोना पॉजिटिव इन द स्टेट। ये कहते वक्त मुझे गर्व हो रहा है। मैं कांग्रेचुलेट कर रहा हूँ फॉर आवर हेल्थ टीम जिन्होंने फ्रंट लाइन पे काम किया कोविड हॉस्पिटल में, गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज में, जिन्होंने काम करके सातों के 7 पॉजिटिव केसेस अभी नेगेटिव हो गए हैं। इसलिए आज के डेट में हमें एक भी केस हमारे पास पॉजिटिव नहीं है। इसका क्रेडिट पूरे कोविड हॉस्पिटल की हमारी पूरी टीम, मेडिकल टीम, पैथोलैब की पूरी टीम और सभी इन हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट के सभी लोगों को, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव लेवल पे जिन सभी ऑफिसर्स ने काम किया, इन सभी लोगों को जाता है। और गोवा के लोगों को, जिन लोगों ने हमें सहकार्य कर दिया, 22 मार्च के जनता कर्फ्यू से लेके हमने 23 और 24 ऑफ मार्च के 2 दिन वो जनता कर्फ्यू बढ़ा दिया। इसी के वास्ते अवेयरनेस ज्यादा लोगों में बढ़ा और लोगों कोरोना के बारे में जानने लगे। और 19 तारीख से ही हमने जो बाहर से आता है उनको क्वारंटाइन करना शुरू कर दिया था। इसी के वास्ते हम आज की स्थिति पे पहुंच पाए।
बिल्कुल सावंत जी, लेकिन एक सबसे बड़ा सवाल, अब केंद्र सरकार पहले ही कह चुका है 20 तारीख से 20 अप्रैल से इंडस्ट्रियल एक्टिविटीज जिन इलाकों में कोई कोरोना के केसेस नहीं वहां पर शुरू हो सकती है। हालांकि सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग नॉर्म्स वहां भी जारी रहेंगे। क्या गोवा में भी आपका इसी तरीके का कोई प्लान है? कोई छोटी मोटी इंडस्ट्रीज है या बाकी इंडस्ट्रीज है उसको आप रियायत देंगे क्योंकि अब गोवा कोरोना फ्री हो चुका है? मैं
एक तो बात कहूंगा कि बिल्कुल जो सेंट्रल गाइडलाइन है उन्हीं के हिसाब से पहले फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्रीज, फूड इंडस्ट्री यहाँ से पहले से चालू है और अभी 20 तारीख से जो सेंट्रल गाइडलाइन के हिसाब से जिन जिन कंपनी को परमिशन मिल रहा है उन सभी को हम परमिशन दे रहे हैं। और सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग और सैनिटाइजेशन नॉर्म्स बिल्कुल संभाल के हम इन सभी लोगों को परमिशन दे रहे हैं। और 20 तारीख से सब कुछ सैनिटाइजेशन और सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग का नॉर्म संभालते हुए वो कंपनी चालू हो जाएंगी।
गोवा का मेजर जो फ्लो आता है इंडस्ट्री का वो आता है आपकी जो इंडस्ट्री है कि जहां पर लोग वहां पर सफर करने आते हैं, टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री सबसे बड़ा चंक है। उसका जो नुकसान है उसको किस तरीके से गोवा सरकार देख रही है कि उस पर ध्यान देगी?
बिल्कुल, टूरिज्म का तो हमें बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो जाएगा क्योंकि अभी मुझे नहीं लगता है कि अभी जब कोरोना फ्री हो जाएगा सभी देश में तभी ज्यादातर के टूरिस्ट यहाँ पे आ सकेंगे। फिर भी वी आर वेलकमिंग फॉर द टूरिस्ट ऑलवेज। हम यहाँ पे जो लोग आते हैं उनको सभी, अभी तो 3 तारीख तक, 3 ऑफ मई तक पूरी गोवा के बाउंड्री सभी सील ही रहेंगे, किसी को हम एंट्री करने नहीं देंगे। और अकॉर्डिंग टू द सेंट्रल गाइडलाइन, जो सेंट्रल गाइडलाइन का नॉर्म्स रहेगा उसी के हिसाब से बाकी सब इवन जो टूरिज्म इंडस्ट्री स्टार्ट हो सकती है।
What more you are doing so that this shouldn't relapse? What are the precautions the government is now taking because it's becoming the first state which is corona free now?
हमने जो गोवा की बाउंड्रीज तो सील ही कर दी। हमने जो फर्स्ट कांटेक्ट, सेकंड कांटेक्ट थे, इन सभी लोगों को उसी दिन जब ये लोग डिटेक्ट हुए थे तभी उनको क्वारंटाइन किया था। उसके बाद में उन्हीं का सभी रैपिडली टेस्टिंग किया। इसके बाद में हमने पूरे गोवा में सभी लोगों का सर्वे कंप्लीट किया है और सर्वे करने के बाद जो लोग हमें ट्रैवल हिस्ट्री मिलती है इधर फ्रॉम द फॉरेन कंट्री अदरवाइज फ्रॉम द आउट ऑफ द स्टेट, उन सभी लोगों का हम अभी भी टेस्टिंग करने वाले हैं। और इसी के वास्ते उनका फायदा हमें बहुत ज्यादा मिला कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को हम होम क्वारंटाइन कर सके और हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा गवर्नमेंट इंस्टीट्यूशनल क्वारंटाइन में रख सके, इसी का फायदा हमें ज्यादा मिला।
Well, thank you so much, Pramod Sawant, the Goa Chief Minister, joining us live from Panjim. Well, congratulations to the people from Goa, because now Goa has become the first state to become corona-free. But of course, the precautions will be on, the social distancing norm will be on, and as the Chief Minister was mentioning, the industries will begin to function. But of course, the tourism is going to take a hit, and after 3rd of May, they will think of reviving the main industry in Goa, that is the tourism industry. Thank you so much, Mr. Sawant, for joining on India Today. Whereas the Goa is corona-free, but the Maharashtra, the numbers are still rising. In last 24 hours, the Maharashtra reported 328 new cases, taking the tally to 3,651 in the state. Whereas the Mumbai has got more than 120 cases, 126 cases in last 24 hours, 5 being reported in last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the tally in Mumbai has reached to 2,268. Meanwhile, in a disappointment to people stranded outside the hometown, the air and train services, as I was mentioning before, will remain to shut down, and the Mumbai and the Pune, the important 2 cities in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, remains to be in the red zone. The group of ministers led by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh recommended that the trains and flight services cannot begin. After 3rd of May, they will take the further decision. I'm joined by Vidya at this point of time, but before that, we are getting a breaking news that looking at the numbers, the leader of opposition, Devendra Fadnavis, has raised questions over the way the Maharashtra administration is counting the positive cases in Maharashtra. The former chief minister and the leader of opposition, Devendra Fadnavis, had said that the Maharashtra government is not following the ICMR guidelines with respect to the testing. The ICMR guidelines clearly says, he has written a letter to the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray and says that the ICMR guideline clearly says that the asymptomatic high contact patients should be tested within 5 days of time, after the 5 days of time. Whereas the former Chief Minister alleges that the state government is not testing them and they are trying to fudge the numbers. He wants the state government to come clean how they are counting the corona positive cases. I'm joined by my colleague Vidya to talk more on this. Vidya, what are the objections the former Chief Minister and leader of opposition is taking on the way the numbers are being counted?
Well, as you mentioned, Fadnavis has clearly said that his main concern is the fact that the Maharashtra government is not really following the ICMR guidelines, which basically state that high-risk patients, especially those who have been around a positive patient, even if they are asymptomatic, they should really be tested. And but according to them, they are not being tested. In fact, when the mayor was asked this question, she very clearly had said that if the BJP really has the numbers and they're making an allegation that the numbers that given out by the BMC or the authorities here are fudged, then why don't they themselves give out the real number if they have it? So certainly there is a lot of politicking that is really happening, but the BMC as well as the other government health authorities in Maharashtra are going ahead and testing as much as they can.
Right. So right now, as the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has mentioned in his address today, that more than 66,000 tests have been performed in Maharashtra at this point of time, and Maharashtra continues to be the #1 state if you count the number of tests which have been performed. That's what is the claim made by the state government. But on the other hand, the hospital staff remains to be under high risk. A news which we are getting in is that the Jaslok Hospital in Mumbai have got some more nursing staff testing positive for the COVID-19. 21 more nurses working at the hospital have now tested positive for coronavirus. These nurses have been kept in the quarantine at the hospital's Ballard Pier hostel for 14 days. Though the nurses have tested positive, they all are asymptomatic. That's what the hospital has said. In a written statement given to India Today, The Jaslok hospital had said that when a positive case was reported in the hospital earlier this month, over 100 of the nursing staff were kept in the quarantine at the hostel. All of them were tested subsequently and were found negative. However, after the 14 days of the period, the tests were conducted again because they wanted to restart the Jaslok hospital, the OPD. But before they resumed the work, the 21 nurses tested positive. My colleague Mustafa Sheikh visited the Jaslok hospital and this is what he found.
Doctors and other medical staff, which is considered as the first line of defense in fighting COVID-19, is worst affected in Mumbai. As many as 10 hospitals have reported positive COVID-19 cases and have suffered due to that. Jaslok Hospital, when tried to resume its duties so that people in Mumbai who need hospitals bed can get it, they got 1,600 of their staffs tested, out of which 21 nurses tested positive. These nurses were already in quarantine and had tested negative earlier, but in the second test they tested positive and all of them are asymptomatic. This fact highlights as to how deeply hospitals and hostels of nurses are infected by COVID-19 and how difficult it will be for hospitals in Mumbai to be back on their feet, because lack of ICUs, lack of hospital beds in a time of medical emergency is costing dearly to the patients who need hospital beds as fast as possible. But yes, the hospitals remain affected due to COVID-19 and it will take some time for them to resume their duties. With camera person Rakesh Salaskar, Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.
Well, it's not only in Mumbai, but the other red spot in Maharashtra, Pune, has also seen one of the major hospitals in the city, Ruby Hospital, found 18 of its staff positive today. Now, the hospital says that they are taking all the precautions, but our correspondent Pankaj Khilkar spoke to the managing trustee of the hospital. Let's listen.
15 दिन पहले आपने HCQ यानी हाइड्रोक्सिल क्लोरोक्विन दिया था आपके जो 18 नर्सेस है उन्हें, और तकरीबन 8 या 10 दिनों पहले आपने होम्योपैथ शुरू किया।
मैंने सब स्टाफ को HCQ दिया था रूबी हॉल क्लिनिक में। सब 3,500 स्टाफ जो है सबको HCQ दिया था और 15 दिन पहले, होम्योपैथी खाली 7 दिन पहले दिया था। होम्योपैथी ओनली इंक्रीजेस योर इम्यूनिटी, तो बिकॉज योर इम्यूनिटी इज इंक्रीज्ड you are able to fight viruses, bacteria, infection basically. So if we can combine these two pathies, allopathy and homeopathy, and bring them together, so we can help these patients more and more, this will be the correct further line of treatment till we find either a vaccine or a new drug which will treat coronavirus.
Well, so the Ruby Hospital claims that they were giving hydroxychloroquine to their nursing staff because they are the frontline warriors. Of course, in all the states, actually hydroxychloroquine has been looked at as one of the medicine which should be given to the frontline warriors like this. I'm joined by my colleague Mustafa Sheikh to talk more on this. Mustafa, in Mumbai, Jaslok wanted to restart again after the 31 the medical staff was found positive around 2 weeks back, and now again 21 of the staff of them have been tested positive. In Pune also 18 people have been found positive in the Ruby Hospital. What is going wrong? Do they not have enough PPEs? Is there any problem with the hydroxychloroquine which the nursing staff and the healthcare workers are taking? What exactly is the issue?
Well, things went wrong 3 weeks back, Sahil, when the initial cases of COVID-19 came in Mumbai and Pune. The first thing was that nobody realized that patients with acute respiratory illness can also go on to further have COVID-19, and hence hospitals were treating these patients normally without wearing a PPE, and hence that SOP went wrong terribly. In fact, in Jaslok Hospital, in Wokhad Hospital, Bhatia Hospital, there are a lot of private and even government hospitals in Mumbai which had to face shut because there were a lot of staff which had been affected. So the SOP not being in line, the PPEs were not available in that great quantity that they can use it and wear it for each and every patient which was admitting. So there was a difficult time for the private hospitals when they had to take in patients which later turned out to be positive. At that point of time, they were not positive. That was one thing which had a great impact. The second important point now is that the hostels of nurses and other areas where doctors and medical staff stay, that is where now becoming a breeding ground for these kind of COVID-19 cases, and hence to get back to their duties has also become a problem. The hospitals are trying to function back normally, but because the hostels of the nurses are affected, they are not being able to reopen their hospital, and that is giving a big setback to Mumbai, who is currently fighting as a red zone and has less hospital beds. Back to you.
Obviously, the medical staff needs to take utmost care because they are the frontline warriors in this fight against COVID-19. Whereas the lockdown continues in India, lockdown continues in city like Mumbai, but there is no lockdown for migratory birds like flamingos. This time, because of the lockdown, as the pollution is decreasing, the number of flamingos coming to the surrounding areas of Mumbai, especially in the creek near Navi Mumbai, have increased by 25%. Look at this pink zone in Mumbai. The Mumbai is under red zone, but the surrounding areas of Mumbai, especially the Navi Mumbai creek, has become a pink zone because of the number of flamingos have increased by 25%. I'm winding up this bulletin, leaving you with these visuals as how the nature is reclaiming what it has left earlier.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.